Hi, my name is Nkwanyana. Probably many of you know me by now. The quick thing today that we want to be talking about is that we thought that since it's a Tuesday and it's an afternoon where a lot of entrepreneurs are hard at work and are really working to actually make a living and build their empires, or so-called empires. The thing is, it saddens me that today that a lot of our young entrepreneurs, especially those who are starting up in business, don't understand what they are doing, ideally, in business. Why do I say that? It's simply because I'm a boy that grew up in a small town. And in the small town, if I remember very clearly as a young boy, it was all about you growing up, getting a job, and when you get that job, you probably have a back room at your home and buy yourself a golf one, and you are the man about town. And everybody literally wanted to be about that thing. And it was a big thing that time. Now, why am I saying that to you? It's simply all about that time. It was simply what we thought was the best and what we thought was excellence for us as entrepreneurs, and to mention about as a black child. Now I want to talk to you guys about delayed gratification, especially to those who are entrepreneurs, so-called SMME'S, even though I hate that term. There's no such thing as a business that's an SMME. If you're a business person, you are just a business person. You're just starting up, but not an SMME. Why are they saying you're small? Every business that is big today started small. So initially your idea is perfect. If worked upon, it becomes great. Now where am I going with this? I want to tell you guys, we need to start embracing delayed gratification. What is delayed gratification? Does it mean because you get your first R1,000,000, maybe from a tender, if not a tender, from that first big business deal that you buy yourself a Range Rover, then you look like the man of our town and everybody celebrates you? But that does not give you sustainability. You would be respected and loved by many people, but the question is, why would you do something at the risk of growing your business? And as a result, you stay for a very long time as an SMME. So today, we want to be talking about this. Let's get into a conversation around this. Do you think that it's fair that many businesses remained SMMEs for a very long time simply because we don't think that we need to derail or detour our gratification? We need not to just start by getting those Range Rovers. Yes, I know, it's time, you've done well, you've worked hard, but hey, let's build these businesses, guys. We have what it takes to make these businesses JSE listed companies. In one of my talks, I usually have a point that says, I want to help you turn this SMME into a JSE listed business. So today we want to talk about that. Do you think it's something that's worth talking about? Let's engage. What's your point? What you think? So what I think is, you should stop that, guys. Listen, we've been in business for quite some time now, and I'm not saying we don't have the money. The money is there, but we don't show off about the fact that we have the money. I'd rather we say our assets speaks for us. How many properties do you have since you are driving that Range Rover? That's my question to you. How are you going to make sure that your business is sustainable and growing? So before you buy that mansion, before you buy that car, instantly think about it, the growth of your business. Can you hire more people? Can you create more jobs? Can you make our economy more sustainable and more people be employed through you? I'm telling you, the big businesses that are big today, the guys that started them off, understood that delayed gratification will last them very long. So I'm saying to you, can you give it at least 5 years of your life before you actually start making decisions that will give you pleasure from that business? Build it, make it successful, make it big, create jobs. So remember, next time you're thinking of making a big decision, that as a community, as a people, we need to build sustainable businesses. Our economy rests upon SMMEs. So you could be possibly the next Bill Gates. You could be possibly the next Petrus Motsepe. So what I'm saying to you is, instead of buying that fancy, luxurious car, can you invest that money into building it? If you're in a construction company, you get that big tender. Instead of you buying that big car, hey, buy a truck that's gonna make you more money. Buy more assets. Build on that business and become great. Come on, black child. Let's make this last and let's become phenomenal. Hey, after all, we have to think excellence. If you're not thinking excellence, you're probably not going to make it great. So you have to. I mean, the country is moving on a radical shift where everybody's speaking economic transformation. Can we put into our business economic transformation as well, where we're transforming our mindset, where we're going to be thinking assets more than thinking pleasure? Can we try that as a community? But that's just my opinion. That's my plea. So I'm saying to you, I know I'm going to get a lot of ridicule because of this. They're going to say, you're probably not as wealthy as we are. We can afford it. Yes, you can afford it. But then the question is, there are people who are standing in a position right now of money that can feed the next 4 generations. Wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you wish to have assets that will be sustainable for the next 3 generations to come? But hey, that's not going to happen if you're just going to get a job, or if you're just going to get that big contract and the next thing you do is buying that car. That car is nothing but an expense. So think about it. Think about it. I want you to really think about it. And this will help you become the best and not the rest. And you will be phenomenal at what you do. Step by step, we are destined for greatness. And at the end of the day, we are all created by a creative God who has created us to be creative beings. So let's continue creating and building those jobs and creating those opportunities for our economy rest in it. Thank you.